You kicking them ribs? Come here.
My side.
All right. You just don't like put no clothes on no more, huh? Got the hiccups.
I don't. Who got the hiccups?
Oh, you don't got them?
No, look.
You kicking.
He doing too much. Every time he hear your voice, he be cutting up.
That's because he going to be a daddy's boy.
Oh, really?
Not a mama's boy. He's going to love his papa.
Oh, he already does.
Yeah.
He kicking me on my side, you guys. Every time we get on the video, he does this.
What's going on with it, y'all? We're back with another video. And in today's video, we want to talk about, or we want to answer a question. Are we ready for parenthood? Right?
Hey, I just thought of something.
What?
Like, people ask us questions or say things in the comments all the time. Like, I've seen, like, other people make videos where they're responding to people's questions or comments and stuff. We should do that one day. Well, obviously, when we get more followers and stuff, we'll have way more comments and questions and stuff like that. But I feel like some of the questions that people ask are pretty good questions. That was just a thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't be wanting to wear clothes these days. And if you're pregnant and you're approaching the third trimester or like the last month, actually not the last month, the last like what? We got 5 days left if Junior comes on his due date.
Yeah.
No, thank you for the clothes.
Maybe, because our midwife said he may or may not come on his due date, but we'll just wait and see. But being that he is supposed to be here in 5 days, right? 5 more days left until, look, he's kicking right now. He's ready to come out. So I think he may come out on his due date because he's been kicking up a storm. You will know when your baby is ready to come out. But as we are getting closer and closer toward becoming official parents, right? Official parents. We're already parents, but when he comes out, we're going to be official parents. We want to answer a question, are we ready for parenthood? Because I feel like, I don't know, like bringing a child into this world, you have mixed emotions. I think I've said this on multiple occasions. He's over here kicking her ribs right now. But am I ready? Am I going to be a great parent? Am I where I should be career-wise? Am I where I should be financial-wise? Is my mental health prepared to take on this challenge for 18 plus years? You know what I'm saying? Not even just 18 years, but this is a forever thing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not just going to give up on my son, our son at 18 years old. Like when you have a baby, just like my mom, this is a for life thing. I don't care if this boy is 50, 60 years old. And if I'm still alive, that's my baby boy. That's our baby boy. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you're ready at this point in your life? 26 years old?
I thought you were finna answer the question because you were talking that talk and then so you want to start?
No, go ahead.
Oh, thank you for giving me the floor. Oh, stop! Stop! That's not funny. You be doing dumb stuff and then Junior, look at him. Feel it. What is that? It be feeling like a knee.
Your belly all hard now.
He got to come out. Mama Cox is talking about, yeah, the 18th or they talking about induction for a week later. I don't know if I can do another week if he don't come on his due date. Parenthood. Did I spit? See, the part about like the baby part, it seems like it's all fun and games. I don't know why I'm so excited. Like, to hold him, kiss him, change his diapers, like, even hear him cry, like, even wake up in the middle of the night to,
That's
like...
That's gonna be funny.
I'm already getting used to not having good quality sleep these days. Like, back in the day, I used to, like... be the type of person, I need my sleep.
You still like that, talking about back in the day.
I know. I still need my sleep, but now with Junior squirming and doing what he's doing, and then his dad waking up at crackhead hours. He on this diet, so he literally be getting up at midnight to eat, like clockwork. Like even it doesn't matter if I'm asleep, gotta work the next day, whatever. He get up,
I'll be making all that. I'll make noise.
That air fryer be beeping, and then the smoke detector be going off. It be too much lights on. So I guess you could say I unwrapping stuff. It just be noisy, but I guess you could say I am getting used to making sacrifices when it comes to my sleep. So when Junior gets here, I think I can wake up in the middle of the night and hold him and give him kisses and be up with him and stuff. Even though his dad is the one that's usually up at crackhead hours. As far as the baby part, I feel prepared. We have a lot of love to give, and we're really responsible. So that part, I feel like we're going to do great on. Sometimes I have doubts about things that I don't know as a first-time parent. Like, I have a lot of questions about breastfeeding. Like, my mom had told me that stuff just comes naturally and not to worry about it. But sometimes I be overthinking.
I don't believe that comes naturally.
You don't think so?
I mean, I'm a man, but I just... How could something come naturally that you've never done before?
Hey, that's actually that's a good question.
But, I mean, I've seen dogs give birth before, and it's, like, crazy because dogs, like, not to compare a human being to a dog, but a mother, like a mom dog, they know exactly what to do.
Yeah, like, I think that's what she meant, like, motherly instincts,
Yeah.
fatherly instincts, like,
Yeah.
things that you just automatically catch on to, kind of, like birth, like how we're women, so we're meant to do that. So when I think about that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I've never done this before. But then it's like, okay, we're meant to do this. What can go wrong, you know? Like,
right.
And I think Isha said in the delivery room, like, let your body naturally do what it does. Like, we're women, you know?
Right.
So I would say for the most part, I'm excited. Other things further on, like, he's a boy, so I kind of have questions. Like, I have mentioned in another video, I think, like, about the potty training, like, so boys, do they sit on the toilet when they potty train? And he was like, hell no.
We ain't raising no softies.
So just stuff like that, like, me as a woman wouldn't know about boys or men. He, on the other hand, grew up around a lot of women and stuff, so he's very good at knowing, like, women tendencies and, like, what women do and how they think and stuff like that. Me, on the other hand, I gotta figure this boy mom stuff out. I got some time, though. You know?
I feel like I'm prepared. Like, just like he said, we have a whole lot of love to give. And my motto is, if you want to be a good parent, a great parent, just do in reverse of all of the bad stuff that you've seen your parents do, whether you had good parents or bad parents. A lot of you had great parents, but even a great parent makes mistakes, right?
I hate when he says that. A lot of you had great parents. You don't know what they had.
I'm pretty. It's the World Wide Web. This is a lot of people watching this video. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of you that had shitty parents and a lot of you that had great parents.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I'm talking. I'm always talking as if like someone who. Like, you're talking to, we don't know who you're talking to right now or who we could be talking to. It's millions of people watching these videos.
True.
That can stumble across anytime.
I would say some of you may have had bad parents. Some of you may had.
I said what I said.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
I said you, right? You who are watching this video right now, you may have had a great parent or parents, or you may have had shitty parents, right? If you had shitty parents, bad parents, then if you want to become a great parent, and this is me just speaking just from observing great parents, just do in reverse of all of the bad stuff that you didn't like growing up, right? If you had parents that never supported you in coming to your basketball games or after school events, then don't be that parent. Show up to every game, even if you work. We don't want to hear those excuses. Oh, I gotta work. No, still show up to your child's games if that's important to you, because that's important to them. I didn't have parents that showed up to my games, my track meets, or a dad to throw a football out there or out in the front yard with me. I didn't have that. I didn't have no one to teach me that. So I'm going to be that person for my son, right? So in my prepared, I believe you can never be too prepared. Like, I feel like raising a child is an ongoing battle, and you can just be the best person that you can be day after day. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not going into this perfect. I know I'm going to make a shit ton of mistakes. But I believe I was raised right, and I have a lot of good morals. We have a whole lot of love to give, and just like I said, if I do in reverse of all the different things that I hated growing up, we're gonna be great. One of the things I hated growing up, being raised by a single mom, is the fact that I was raised by a single mom. Meaning, a mom, one person can only do so much. So being that my mom had to play mom and dad, she had to go work, she had to go hustle, she had to do all these different things. A lot of times, me and my sister, our mom wasn't even there because she had to go do X, Y, and Z. She was there financially. She was there with a whole lot of love, but it's only so much that that person can do. So, with that being said, the reason why I feel like I'm prepared is because, or I'm gonna be great is because where I lack, she's gonna come in at, because it's two parents, right? So if I'm not necessarily giving our son love when he needs love, then he has his mom, and vice versa.
That's just for an example. He don't
Yeah,
give him love.
I'm going to give him love, but maybe I'm going through something and I can't, like, although I'm going to always make our son feel like he can talk to me about something, but let's say I'm not there for him to talk to about something. He can talk to his mom, and that's the benefit of having a two-parent household.
Right.
That's the benefit of making sure you know who you were mating with. Don't mate with an F boy or a woman that ain't gonna be there. Like, you want to mate with somebody who, despite anything, even if we were to depart in the future or now, which we're not, right? I know we're always gonna put him first. We're always gonna be, you know, we're gonna be good people. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna always put him first. We're always gonna have an understanding, you know what I'm saying, because of our love for our child. So to answer that question, I think I'm ready to be a father.
You believe you are, because thinking comes from not knowing.
Yeah, I know I'm ready to be a father. We're ready to be parents. It ain't like we young. It ain't like we 18 or 17. Like, I'm in my late 20s. She's in her mid 20s. So we're doing this at the right time. I feel like my mom said, you've been here. You've been here before. I feel like I've lived a lot of life. I've been through a whole bunch of shit. I've learned a lot of lessons. Experienced a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Same with her. And I really feel like all of that game and all of those experiences and all of the knowledge that we've gained, like, thus far, we can really just pour into this little boy, right? We can pour in all this love, pour in all these lessons. He gonna be a bad MF, you know what I'm saying? With his parents and what we know and our mindset, and he's gonna be crazy. Like, I'm very excited to see the young men that he turns into, because he's gonna be a very, very powerful figure with us as parents. So it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I just can't wait till he gets here. Like, she was talking about how he's when he starts crying. I think it's funny when babies cry, because it's like they have no teeth. Only thing you see is just pink gums. It's gonna be. I can't wait to see what he looks like. I'm excited. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, this morning I was like half asleep and he woke up and he said, I just can't wait till our junior gets here. I said, "Aw, I'm gonna be replaced."
Yeah, you are really, though.
I'm gonna wake up, they gonna be gone. I'm gonna be like, "Where'd they go?"
Yeah.
But
Take so many pictures of him and take him to the park. Take my niece to the park. I'm gonna have so many pictures with them. Yeah.
he got to come out. But it's crazy, like, us just talking about this and how we're prepared. And when we say prepared, we mean like is it intangible? Like the stuff you can touch, tangible
I
and
think intangible, the stuff that you can't touch.
oh, okay, yeah. Like we have all of his baby products, clothes,
Oh
like
yeah,
so
yeah,
we're prepared in that way, and I feel like we're prepared mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as
right,
well.
yeah, which is the most important in my opinion.
Yes, and we're already doing what's best for him with our living situation, with the choices we make for ourselves, like financially, everything that we're doing is revolving around our son, pretty much. So that's really important because a lot of people don't make those sacrifices for their kids. Even me with my upbringing and stuff, because I grew up with my mom. My dad was in prison, but even certain things that are sacrifices I feel like my mom should have made, she didn't.
Facts.
I wouldn't be like that with our son. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make sure that he doesn't go without.
Yeah, it's like even with my dad, like my biological dad, he didn't make sacrifices. Like a lot of these dudes, you know, some of you may have had or like parents that came from the streets, right? Some of you guys may have had parents who did illegal things to make sure that you guys can eat. But when you have a child, like sometimes you just gotta like sacrifice and let that shit go so that you can be in your child's life. Because, you know, one little thing can take you away from that child for a very long time, and that's gonna affect that person. That's affected her. That's affected me growing up without a father. And that all stems from a person not making a sacrifice, not wanting to do better, not choosing to just be the man or woman that they needed to become in order for that child to prosper. That's a failed parent. So, with us already having that in mind, I already know we're going to be great parents because we already have the basics down. And as long as we are present, you can't go wrong. That's all I feel like people have to do. Especially, I'm speaking for the fellas out there. If you want to be a great dad, just like me going to the gym today. I didn't want to go to the gym today. I wanted to stay in the house and be a bum all day, sleep in the house all day. It's Friday. I just want to chill. But I made a commitment last year that I was going to stay consistent and working out and dieting up until I got to my goal, which is 185 pounds, as long as it takes. So before I just sit on my ass all day and break that promise with myself, no, I'm going to get up and go to the gym. And like she always says, once you are already at the gym, that's already 90% of the battle won. The other 10% is just going in there and working out. You being in your child's life, us being in Junior's lives, our life, is 90% of the battle, right? The other 10% is the love we going to give them, the lessons we going to teach them, the game we going to put them up on, right? Just making him feel loved. That's the other 10%, a very, very small percentage. So just be there. So when we ask ourselves the question, are we prepared? Yeah, we are prepared because first of all, we're just going to be there. We're going to be present. And then all the other stuff is just going to, it's going to work itself out. Simple.
Pretty much.
You got anything else to say? I'm hungry. We hungry.
Oh yeah, he got me some pineapples.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
This is mine.
Yes, you did.
No,
yes,
that's my shit. You always want to eat my stuff. She always does that, y'all.
See?
She think cause she pregnant that she entitled to my shit. No, I buy her stuff for her own enjoyment, and then I buy my stuff. So I can buy something that she doesn't want, and then all of a sudden she'll just be tearing my stuff up.
This is evidence of somebody that does not receive. I've been working with him about this whole pregnancy stuff, but as you guys can see, he doesn't quite understand it 100% yet because he says shit like that. So you don't. If you understood it, you wouldn't say shit like that.
I understand it. I buy you if I get some pineapples, I buy you your own shit, so you and Junior can have your own portion to share.
You didn't buy me no pineapples. You know I like those pineapples.
I bought you that big case the other day.
No,
what about that?
You bought it for us.
And you just I bought it for you.
No,
you killed half of it.
You bought it for. You told me you bought it for us.
But who ate the majority of it?
I didn't eat
your
the,
ass.
No,
Exactly.
I didn't eat the majority of it. You talking about he got some pico de gallo, and it was bomb. And I've been telling him that at the beginning of the pregnancy, the middle, I had certain stuff that I couldn't eat. I couldn't stand anything with onions. I'm talking. It could be like, it could be fried rice or whatever with the tiniest like ingredient of like onion, green onion, red onion, any type of onion, and I couldn't do it. So now I've reached a point in the pregnancy where I can eat certain things again. Like now I want tuna, the pico de gallo. It smelled good. I'm like, I want some, and he doesn't understand that.
Y'all, she was one of
He
those kids when you were eating at the table, right? And you hadn't, she hadn't even finished her portion of food yet, but she's still looking at you eat your shit to see if you gonna finish it before her, and then ask you mid while you're eating, hey, are you gonna eat that? And then you look at her and be like, you got all that shit on your plate, you ain't even ate yours yet. Why are you asking for my shit? That's how she is.
Well, maybe I was excited and I thought it was good because when my mom used to make scrambled eggs, I really loved the scrambled eggs, and I knew my sister wouldn't eat hers. So before I even finished mine, I'd be like, "You want your eggs?"
No.
And she would say
I
no.
hate that. I'm the type of person, if you want something, let's say you wanted some of my Doritos, I'll go buy you your separate bag of Doritos so that you can enjoy your Doritos in peace and I can enjoy mine in peace.
But it doesn't work like that. What
I
if you
hate
get the
that.
Cool Ranch flavor and I get spicy nacho, and I decide that yes, this spicy nacho is good, but I want some Cool Ranch.
Then
So
I'll run to the store and get your own bag of Cool Ranch Doritos.
or you'll just give me some of yours.
No. I want my Cool Ranch Doritos. I want to eat the whole bag by myself. So I'll go get you your own bag so that you can enjoy yours by yourself. See, y'all women be thinking just because, y'all be thinking y'all entitled to our shit. Our clothes, our food. Nah, we like to just have our own and enjoy it in peace sometimes. Just a little bit. Is that all right with y'all?
Plead the fifth.
All right. Peace.